All right. Hi, guys. My name is Lauren Paul, and I'm the owner of LA Marketing and Productions and Lauren Paul Photography. We have been interviewing small business owners in the Tulsa area, and right now we are getting ready to talk to Steve Cluck. Steve, welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm excited to talk to you today.
Awesome. Okay, so tell us about, you're a busy man, so tell us all of your business adventures that you're on right now.
Yeah, so of course my actual regular career is in jewelry design at Spexton Fine Jewelry, and we have a store on 15th Street, Cherry Street. So I always encourage everyone to come check us out. We can really make anything at all, anything that you can dream up. We would love to make for everyone. We also do repair, and even if you have like maybe a family heirloom piece that you want to have redesigned, we do a lot of that.
Oh,
So yeah, that's
that was the thing.
yeah, it's a big thing. It's a lot of what we do actually.
That's awesome. I'll have to come check that out. Okay, so and then your other baby that you have is
I'll grab a sample here to show you. So I'm a lifelong Tulsan.
Yes.
And for about over 15 years now, I've been making the I Love Tulsa or I Heart Tulsa t-shirts, as well as Don't Hate the 918. I Speak Okie. There's several slogans and sayings. There's been dozens of t-shirts over the last 15 years. But that's just been a really, just a passion project for me, just something I love Tulsa, and I just wanted to have an outlet to say that. And luckily it resonates with people. A lot of other people feel the same way, and they want to wear the shirts. So
yeah,
it's been a good, it's been a fun 15-year art project, really.
Yeah, exactly. And on your website, you have all of the pictures that you've taken of people wearing your shirts, which I think is really cool. And then I read somewhere that you print your own shirts. Is that still?
I do.
You do all the printing?
Yeah, I actually make them all. I print them all by hand.
Wow.
Just really in a kind of, it really extends from my art background.
Mm-hmm.
I was a TU art student,
Okay.
2003 to 2005.
Okay.
I was going to TU, and I was a printmaking major. And
okay.
I actually, the first week I went to TU, we had a visiting artist named Linwood Krennick,
okay.
and he's renowned as the king of screen prints. So I just, like, that's my very first introduction into screen printing, was learning from the king himself, the renowned master. So I got really into screen printing during my TU time and started making t-shirts for fun for my friends. And one of my friends, my friend Holly, was going away to India, and all of us got together, all the friends. We wanted to get her something to commemorate her time from Tulsa. And so we were like, let's make an I Love Tulsa shirt, just kind of for fun. And made that just as a one-off thing. And at her going away party, everyone else at the party was like, I'd like to have one of those too. And then I just started making them for friends and friends and friends, until it just snowballed into being sold in stores like Miss Jackson's back in the day.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just, and it's been going strong for 15 years now.
That's awesome.
I teamed up with my partner, Zuri Lewis. She was one of my classmates at TU. We started Lewis and Cluck and started making all these pro-Oklahoma slogans and products.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. I love that story. So I guess what year did you say that you guys started? What year was that? Whenever
2005, and
okay.
That was right upon graduation. So, you know, we kind of graduated at the same time and decided to start this clothing line, not expecting it to explode so suddenly.
Yeah.
Like, I think we sat down and made like a 5-year plan, and everything happened in maybe 5 weeks.
Yeah.
It just,
well, that's a good problem to
really resonated with people. Because to sort of set the stage of 2005, there wasn't a pro-Tulsa movement.
Yeah.
There were no products. There was no Tulsa flag. There were no locally owned stores that carried anything Tulsa.
Yeah.
So this was a really kind of out of nowhere kind of idea at the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it really resonated. I think it was something that people really had always wanted. And now here's their chance to say, you know, people love Tulsa, and this was their voice. This was like their way of saying, yeah, I love Tulsa. I want to say it with these t-shirts.
Yeah, and it's such a simple idea, and it just, like you said, it just erupted. So that's awesome. Okay, so you mentioned that.
Did that come up on my screen?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, that was an unknown number. We're just gonna not even worry about them.
Those unknown numbers, they kill me. I get them all day long. But anyways, you mentioned that you love Tulsa, and that's something that I've always, I follow you and your journey, and I've always admired that you're such an advocate for the small business owners in Tulsa and everything that's going on in Tulsa, which I think is great. I think that Tulsa is such a unique community, especially for small business owners. So tell us some of your favorite things about Tulsa. What really stands out for you? What are you really passionate about when it comes to the community?
The number one thing I love about Tulsa is the people. Mm-hmm. We have the most compassionate, creative, talented, just amazing, generous people.
Yeah.
And there's so many examples all throughout our community of that. So that's what really keeps me here. That's what makes me excited to be a Tulsan. Yeah. It's just the friendship, the camaraderie. And then as far as actual specific things, I love our arts community.
Yeah.
Big advocate of First Friday Art Crawl.
Yes.
AHA, Living Arts of Tulsa, the TAC, the Tulsa Artist Coalition, Theater Tulsa. I actually serve on the board for Theater Tulsa. So a big advocate of the theater arts. Of course, we have a great music scene. So much legacy of great music in the history of Tulsa.
Right.
Kane's Ballroom, Leon Russell, Hanson.
Yes.
So yeah, we've had a great legacy of talent that's really formed what Tulsa is. So yeah, I'm just proud to be a part of this this great city.
Yeah, I think, like you said, the people are so supportive, and it's such an exciting environment, and it's especially when we can get back up and going and we can get to have those experiences again. It's definitely something that's unique to Tulsa, and I'm very much looking forward to hopefully getting to enjoy all that again.
Well, I think it's been great. Like during this downtime, the creative community has just exploded. Like I'm seeing so much great art coming out of this, and that's just really exciting to see. Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, you just launched your Isolate the 918 line. So you have one there? Yeah.
So this is the new Isolate the 918 shirt. And this is sort of supposed to be a celebration of, the things we've been able to do during this time.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted, it's a positive message of, whatever kind of growth or rebirth that people have kind of gone through during this downtime, or, if they've been able to work on a puzzle or learn how to cook, or even if they just sat back and just hit the reset button on themselves. I think that's really healthy too. So, it's a positive thing.
Yeah. I think it's been, I just talked about this in another interview that I did, but as humans, we're not necessarily equipped for a pandemic. We don't really know how to handle it, and it's kind of panic, and you don't know if you should take it serious or not take it serious, and then all of a sudden your whole life is like completely crazy. But something I've really been encouraging my own team to do is just find the silver lining every single day. Like you said, learn something new, or don't learn anything new, or do something that you haven't gotten to do, or focus on yourself for a little bit. And I think you mentioned this too with the small business owners. It's like we've been forced to problem solve. We've been forced to be innovative, and we've been forced to support each other and offer services and sell products in different ways than ever before, which is invigorating. It's exciting to just see us not give up and to continue to push forward in all different types of ways. So I love the new shirt. That's awesome. I'll have to get myself one. Thanks. I like it. Yeah. Okay, so what do you see coming up next for you in the Don't Hate the 918 brand? What's on your plate?
I'm really excited once we can socially gather again. I love doing the photo shoots. Mm-hmm. A lot of people may have seen the 918 project. I photographed 918 people wearing the t-shirts. I continue to photograph people wearing the shirts. That's just really fun. I love that interaction.
Yes.
it's a way to put the spotlight on the people, since that is what's great about Tulsa. So it's fun to kind of give them that moment of them being the star, and so I'm really looking forward to getting back on the photos again. And then of course just new shirts and continuing to make all the classic shirts. So yeah.
Okay, so how can people buy your products, see your products? I know you're very active on Facebook, but what are some other ways they can find you?
So yeah, I encourage everyone to friend me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. The Instagram handle is just Steve Cluck. And yeah, that's kind of the best way to get in touch with me is Facebook and Instagram. And then of course, I sell the shirts on Etsy.
Okay.
People are encouraged to order on Etsy.
Awesome. And I will link all of the social media links and the websites and all that type of stuff to all of your work and how to get a hold of you in the description somewhere, or the comments or something, just somewhere easy where everybody can grab it. So, okay, Steve, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. This has been fun.
Good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.